Hey, welcome to the Sober Kitchen. I'm Marty. Glad to have you back. If this is the first time you've been here, welcome. If it's not, welcome. What we're doing today is we're going to make a kind of an egg fajita wrap type of thing. It's already going. We're going to cook it. It's going to be healthy. It's going to be great. It's going to taste great. It's affordable. And we're going to do it sober. Yep, 100% sober. Also today I've got kind of a special guest who's going to be way too shy to come forward, but we'll get to his story in a minute. I'm going to add the eggs to my thing. What we've got here is, I'll just show you real quick. We've got 3 types of peppers that we're using today. We've of course got the eggs. We got my fancy little egg pourer thing. We've got some cheese. We've got stuff sauteing ready to go. I'm going to add the eggs to it right now, just like that. We're going to let that cook. Anyway, kind of a special little episode today. Last night, for whatever the reason was, after I got done journaling and doing my stuff, I took a trip up to the library, and I ran into a old friend of mine, a dear friend, Ethan. Ethan was kind of the person that showed me the ropes of how to get by day to day being homeless, being unhoused. He saw me roaming around the streets of uptown Normal for a couple of weeks, and finally he just came up to me and he said, "Man, you're making me sick." He goes, "Are you homeless?" And I was like, "Well, yeah." And he's like, "Well, you can do better than this." He showed me how to get vouchers for some clothing, showed me where to volunteer, that if you volunteered there enough hours a week, you got vouchers for clothing. Showed me where to go and get meals, where I could take a shower, where I could get some clothes. He got me a backpack, got me a sleeping bag, got me a pillow, some deodorant, mouthwash, toothpaste, toothbrush, all that type of thing. So he kind of showed me the ropes. What Ethan didn't show me and let me know is that Ethan has had a serious issue with drugs. Serious issue. He's gotten himself into a lot of trouble with heroin and crystal meth. That okay? Okay. And Ethan has been convicted. He is a convicted felon. He served 2.5 years in prison. And then about 2 months after I met him, he was arrested for distribution of crystal meth. He is being sentenced tomorrow. He's got the option of taking a plea agreement, 6 years minimum, and we've been discussing it. He asked me last night when I first ran into him if I knew of a place where he could score it. I said, "Sure, let's go." And we went to Starbucks and had a cup of coffee. He got a good kick out of that. But anyway, it's about paying it forward. It's about advocating for people. I've been to all of Ethan's hearings, trying to lend support when I can. Last night I invited him over to stay. I put some clean sheets on my bed, told him to get a good night's sleep. He got a shower. I washed some of his clothes. We're going to have a nice meal this morning. And I think we're going to go for a long walk on Constitution Trail and discuss whether he should take the agreement or risk the sentence. It could be, I can only be there to lend support. It's not it's not 8 years out of my life. It's 8 years out of his. But he has remained sober. He is sober and has remained sober. And I'm glad that I can be here to support him any way that I can. He was there when I didn't know what the hell I was doing, when I was walking around the street like a goof. And so, I'm going to listen to him. We're going to talk. We're going to hash it out and do what we can. You know, it's all about recovery support. It's all about supporting each other, and uh, he needs a little support right now. He struggled with addiction. What, Ethan? Since what, 15? 15? Since he was 15 years old. Ethan is now 27, 28. So addiction has consumed half of his life, and now that addiction is going to consume a good chunk of his adult life. It's either going to be a minimum of 8 years, or it could be as high as 20, 25. So we got some stuff to talk about. So we're going to do it anyway. The whole point of that is it's recovery support. It's what we do. We support each other. We help each other. We give each other guidance, support, lend. We advocate, and that's what we do. And this should be just about ready. It's getting real close, and then we're going to show you. So we're going to wrap this one up quick. I was told yesterday in a couple of comments that the videos are too damn long. And so what I did is I prepped the food ahead of time a little bit more than I normally would do. But I'm going to add the cheese to it, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to create, and we'll call it a day. All right? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Brenda. I will. Ethan, Brenda R. Brenda R. wishes you luck. She prays for you and hopes that it all works out for you. Appreciate that, Brenda. Every little bit will help. Oh, yeah, they're gonna start rolling in now, Ethan. Yep. Yeah, Ethan, the support is overwhelming. Everybody's praying for you, bud, including myself. I am. You're gonna be able to get through it. You're gonna get through it. You're gonna come out on the other side, bud, and life is gonna be good. I'm gonna add the cheese, and then I'm gonna show you how we're gonna create this, and we'll call it a day. Well, that seems a little harsh, Mike, but I'll ask him. Don't you think you should have learned your lesson before it got to this point? One second. What was that, bud? He knew it was wrong. He knew it was wrong. He was an addict, and he couldn't kick. Really, that simple. But yes, he does wish you well, in hopes that it all works out. All right. Let's show this how we're gonna prepare this, serve this, and we'll wrap it up. I want to spend some time with Ethan today. So basically, all I'm doing is I'm taking the fajita. There's my stuff, turning it off. I'm going to cut it into 4 chunks, like so. We're going to let that cook a little bit. We're going to serve it. I'm going to serve it on this little fajita guy. I'm going to put some sour cream on it just because I'm a sour cream junkie. And that's going to be it. Yeah. Yep. I will. Yeah. They're just going to keep rolling in. You guys know how to reach me on email. I don't think Ethan won't have access to any email. So any notes of encouragement, anything you want to send, go ahead and send it to my email. You've got it. And we'll pray for him. In the meantime, Sober Kitchen is out.